Jen Belgian did an excellent job of painting up a season 3 Sabine Wren helmet. And it's for you. It was a promise I made 2 years ago, and I finally did it. Now that's a long story.
I just have to say that my office up at Lucasfilm, right outside it, there's an area with shelves. And I put these helmets on those shelves right at Lucasfilm. And sometimes there's all kinds of different people that come by the studio for various reasons. And I'll point out, I'll say, you know, see those helmets up there? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you know, those are fan-made helmets. And they can't believe it. I'm like, you have no idea how dedicated these fans are. And the craftsmanship you guys make these costumes is every bit as good as what we have in the films. I can say that because I've seen both. And the biggest thing is I think your guys' stuff can actually take a hit. I mean like a real hit. So I'm gonna put this down for a second. Thank you so much. This will go right there outside my office. So everybody knows. And I gotta say, you know, I look forward to this dinner. It's a real privilege to get to come here and spend time with you guys. My assistant Claudia over there all weekend, she's like, we're going to dinner with Mandalorians, right? We're gonna have dinner with Mandalorians. I'm like, yes, Claudia, we will go and have dinner with the Mandalorians, because she had such a great time, you know, with the Mandalorians. And my wife has been dabbling with helmets and stuff, because I based the look of the character Bo-Katan off of her. Bo-Katan is just a derivation of, it's a straight, I'll tell you this, and I hope it doesn't ruin the character, but Bo-Katan, and I say tan because I'm from Pittsburgh, so just, you can say Bo-Katan, I don't care, it's fine. But it's just Boogie Cat Ann, because she calls her cat the Boogie, and she has a cat, and her name is Ann, so it's a Boogie Cat Tan Bo-Katan. And I thought that was funny. So, and it sounds kind of cool, you know, and the first time that I showed her animation of Bo-Katan back on Clone Wars actually, she looked at it and she goes, she's really cool, but she really she sneers a lot. And I was like, I mean, you know. And then she was like, oh right, yeah, I guess so. So it's really, I never thought that I would ever have this much involvement on Mandalore. You know, Mandalore is a hot topic. It's a violent place. It's a place of conflict. And when George and I initially went in to do it, and he wanted to make them pacifists, I was like, oh boy, that's not the current concept. But you know, I learned. It wasn't not to question him, but I learned to listen to him and see what he wanted to get at. And I think that what he was trying to get at was just a kind of a broader look at a people and show people that could grow and change, which Mandalorians do. They are constantly in conflict, but they're very wise. He felt they were very technologically advanced to combat with the Jedi. They had a long history of, like, when they meet the Jedi, the Mandalorians are kind of struck by them, like, what is this? And that's when I wrote the little myth about Tar Vizsla, is that there's a whole lot of thinking the Mandalorians have to do about how do they combat these guys. I don't think I think the Jedi are the first people they've met that they have trouble with. And they don't particularly understand them in their weird ways of using the Force and also trying to negotiate. They don't have much time for that. So I had to work a lot on that history to try to make it all work. Because I know how important it is to all of you guys. It's like when I went to bring Thrawn into Rebels, you know? If I didn't think we could do it the right way, then we just shouldn't do it, you know? And while that might be a loss to not have that character included, it's like, but it has to represent what you guys all like about it. And just so you know, I saw Tim today and talked to him, and the reason that character is so popular, it has very little to do with Rebels. It has everything to do with Tim. and the great work that he did. So I respect, you know, the universe that many of you grew up reading. I do what I can to bring it into the universe we're working in now, because I see the value in it. I see the love that you guys have for it. And I have done a lot of thinking about Mandalorians. And it helps to see you guys, because I study you. Because, let's face it, you are Mandalorians. And when I'm not even joking. When I sit at a table over here and you guys confront each other, I'm like, wow, this just plays out perfectly. You kind of go up to each other, you challenge each other, and then you laugh, and you have a great time. Like, you're all incredibly bonded, great friends and great people, but boy, you would all throw down with each other really quickly. It's so clear to me that you would do that, and I respect that. I respect that, you know, kind of feeling like yeah, I feel like a Jedi council member that's like, okay, hey guys, but you know, I just really respect, you know, the people that Mandalorians are and you people and what you do for the fan community. My gosh, it's grown. This is the biggest dinner I've ever been at.
You've been at all of them.
And I've been in all of them, is that right? Even in Europe.
All except Europe, the second Europe.
The second Europe, yeah, I didn't get to go to that.
You went to London, you've been to C6, you were at
Yeah. Well, it's a good time. My wife asked her, like, she's like, why is it all the Mandalorians I meet are really nice people that she meets? I said, it's because they do what they want. They all look different. They've got armor and weird stuff and foxes and dragons and stuff, and they're like, you're bold. And I think that's what's great about this fan group. You know, you're bold people, and you battle. So I love it. I really appreciate the support you guys give me. I wouldn't be as confident with what I'm doing without it. We have, as you see, Mandalorians and Rebels. I didn't see that coming. I've been forced to give it more thought. And by the way, like, the Mandalorians and Rebels are like the most amazing cast. Did you guys ever watch the TV series Rome? Have you noticed how they all make really good Mandalorians? Kevin McKidd on Rome, right? I mean, he was fantastic Mandalorian. Steven was Ray Stevenson, Rome. Something about being a Roman centurion and Mandalorian must be pretty darn close. And they love it too, by the way. I mean, they're huge fans, they love it. And I would just say, finally, because I don't want to take too much of your time, because I appreciate your time, please, I would, if I were you guys, come to the panel tomorrow if you can. It's Star Wars Rebels. What time is that panel, Claudia? 11 a.m.? I don't even know. When you have a Claudia, you just kind of go where she says. So I have no idea where I'm going even later today. But come to the panel tomorrow, because I seem to remember Katie Sackhoff saying something about her character. So you might want to come tomorrow, because there might just be more Mandalorians this weekend. Alright? Thank you guys. May the force be with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Dave Filoni.